Paris, my lord. Is there something you wish to say?
Here it comes.
Warning. This is a global blackout. Testing the left speaker. Left. Testing the right speaker. Right. Surround successfully recovered. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for...
Forget about the way it used to be. This is not a damn democracy. We are in a state of emergency, and my word is law. There's only one boss in this place, and that's me, the HNIC.
And what it do, y'all? Once again, it's your boy King Kurt live. And tonight we have Little Kim joining us on the motherfucking stream.
Want a cheap chick? Better go down a freak nick.
hopefully that you should get a shit together. I see you got the shades on, the blue hair.
I had to, I'm working on my Marge cosplay, so I can't really.
Oh, this is Baddie Marge. Is that?
It's supposed to all come together later, but here we are.
Is this the Marge from the Real Housewives of Springfield? See, look, Marge, get your shit together now.
I'm trying. I'm sorry. Listen. You know how this Xfinity be some days. Too many people.
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta get that check from that Real Housewives of Springfield.
I'm gonna work on that shit. Promise.
Yeah, please do. I know you got this. But listen, what anime is this? Listen, look, when you figure it out, you fucking tell me. Tonight, y'all might see we have a special guest, and a lot of the crew is preoccupied with life and things, but we did not want to have this show tonight. So your boy pulled up, put in a special call to the land of the fairies, and I gave a ooh, and this one came fluttering out from the void.
I fluttered. Oh, wow.
So without further ado, please, Miss LaFleur, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, it's Faye J. LaFleur from Faye Talk and More. It's just the girl with the magic, the titties, and all that, but I'm here to deliver just a little bit of.
Whoa, we are not going to speed past.
We're going to speed past it.
No, what make your titties magical? No, what make your titties magical? Like, what magical properties is in them titties?
Don't worry about what's in them. Just know that they're magical. And they do magic.
They're magical. That's a bold statement.
That's it. That's bottom line.
You're not going to tell me.
You're
not going to tell me you sitting with arcane artifacts and not tell me What is it? Black magic? Is it fey magic? Do they sprinkle fairy dust?
Man,
If
you
I
know they don't
suck them,
sprinkle
do I
fairy
get a
dust.
wish?
I'm
Like,
too young for the fairy dust now.
I'm just saying. If somebody suck them, do they get a wish?
Anyway, Curtis.
I'm the people want to know. Look, Joey did. He just want to know where the titties came from. He said, "Who this bald nigga with titties?"
They come from the magical land of Philly. Hey, Brittany.
Yeah, it's a magical land, all right. A magical land of titties and bullets.
Oh God.
Yeah. You get a hard one put in your mouth in both ways. Either one.
Wild.
We appreciate it. Them East Side, fair East Side, fair East Side, by the bar. No, you suck titties, don't you, Sam's? You suck titties, don't you? It kills your brain cells. All right, look. Despite our foolishness, tonight is about Marvel Jesus. We got one hell of an episode. It is episode 297, Marvel Jesus. Interestingly enough, we got two examples of Marvel Jesus over the weekend. One in Marvel cinematic form in Deadpool and Wolverine. And then in real life, the MCU resurrects from the dead one of their golden children to go forth and spread the gospel. That is Marvel. I see you in the back. I got my other co-host pulled up. When she's ready, we got a shit together. She gonna hop on. But we got Marvel Jesus in the real world and Marvel Jesus in the cinematic world. We got a handful of hot topics that we're going to talk about, but stick around. We're going to have Deadpool and Wolverine spoilers. We're going to talk about the implications of Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom in the cinematic universe. Secret Wars coming up, and Avengers Doomsday. And we're going to talk a little bit about the Fantastic Four, everything that Marvel kind of outlined at San Diego Comic-Con. Again, a lot of great information that was put out. We're even going to talk a little bit about politics. Not because I want to, but because we have to. Shouts out to Genocide pulling up. Shouts out to the Punk winning Street Fighter 6 at Evo 9 days ago. As always, during this broadcast, if you can support us, definitely give us those stars for these bars and some biddies for these titties if you're over on Twitch. Usually Teffy Wonder does our introductions, but I'm gonna go ahead on and let her eat and wipe her mouth good because I needed to wipe her mouth real good. She pointing a finger at me backstage. Don't worry about what's going on. As always, make sure you pull up, come and get some of that nerdy merch. You can go right to our website for all your summer, winter, fall, and Christmas needs. Stop giving your daddy them whack ass socks and go ahead on and pull up with the nerd merch. Also, hit us up on our Patreon if you want to see our beautiful content creators and all sorts of extra content in the background. Some of it for adults, some of it not. You can go and support us on Patreon. Outside of that, we do have my annual pool party for the Virgos coming up August 31st. Teffy Wonder is going to be in the building. Most of the HNIC crew and adjacent cousins. Free open bar. If you've never partied with us, trust and believe me, it'll have you in church the next day.
I don't know. The next day.
What a masjid.
No regrets either.
You might get spirituality fucking around with us. I'm just saying, there's a reason why we got an HNIC Jesus. He prays for us daily. And quite frankly, you may just get
swallowed.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever had a swallowing?
I mean, I've done some swallowing in my day.
Oh,
that's neither here nor there.
Is that magical too?
Curtis. thought we had talked.
Anyway, Joey the Bull says, I think the misconception people have, technically and literally, Wesley Snipes is the return of Marvel Jesus. Ooh. Ooh. He did bring the prophecy of the forthcoming of Marvel. And he's a part of the resurgence. Joey, we might have to debate that. Teddy says, oh, that goofy motherfucker was in my hometown today. Oh, shit. Damn. Genocide said he don't want to get his hair wet. Hey, listen, baby. If you don't want to get your hair wet, then I don't know what to tell you. Don't pull up. Don't jump in the pool if you can't swim. Ooh.
Not to be rude, but I didn't know Genocide Circus had hair.
Wow.
I ain't seen him in a minute. I forgot. I thought he was bald.
Hi, Taffy Wonder. Taffy Wonder pulling up on us just in time to talk our cash money shit. Lamont, what's good, family? All right, let's talk about this. Where do we start? Let's get the politics out of the way. There are certain times in our nerdy lives where we like to escape the real world. I think politics is making more supervillains than comic book creators are right now. Two things happened over the last couple days by way of politics. Two comments were made. A lot of comments were made, but two comments were made. One by the Republican nominee for presidency, Donald Trump, and one by a Fox News anchor that was so wildly unhinged that I had to bring it to the show and be like, what do y'all think about this shit here? You ever had that ball where, at work, he say some shit that you just like, how is HR not on your ass?
Mm-hmm.
And like, what I love is when they say it and it be like mad off base, and then they look at you like you crazy for being offended. Like, has anybody ever said something really off base to you and then tried to get you like to nod and agree? You be like, you know what I mean? And you be like,
if we talking about sun dodgers, of course, on a regular basis at work,
not the Sun Dodgers.
Sir, is that not the basis of this show? You saying off the wall shit and us having to try and agree with you?
I be right. I be right though.
Donald Trump think he right too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you right. You absolutely listen. I do be saying some off the wall shit. The day I was in the shower and I was thinking, I really did call Haitians Timu Jamaicans. Like, that was fucked up. I was like, I probably would get canceled if we were a little bit more popular. And then I was like, I don't think I'll give a fuck.
Wow.
And I think this is the process that goes through the minds of these politicians. Let's see. That's Rick and her. Genocide. Rick and her ain't got no hair. He says he just wears a hat. Joey the Bull said,
I ain't never seen his hair, so it counts to me.
I appreciate it. Joey said he appreciates us discussing politics. I feel like, hey, look, that goes a part of Black no culture. That is the culture. So let's. So there's fucked up and it's fuckered up. Fuckered or mutt. Fuck it did up or it's fucked up and fuckered. Which level do y'all want first? Oh, fucked up and more fucked up. That probably would be.
Thank you.
Let's go with more fucked up. How about let's start there and then lower
And like work our way back
to the bottom.
work our way down. Yeah.
All right. Brittany, fucking dirt.
Exactly.
All right. Oh, this is how I know which one's the more fucked up one. Misogyny or racism? Which one's more fucked up? Well, I get black women. I get. Who am I talking to? Yeah. Yike. All right. I'll start up. Well, considering I'm the only other man, misogyny does not hit me and impact me as much as it does you two. So it'll be the lesser of the two evils for racism, which we all agree. Cool. Don't cancel me, bro.
Okay.
All right. Fuck it.
Wow.
All right. Fucked up. This is fucked up. This is coming from a Fox News anchor about men who vote for Kamala Harris.
I heard the scientists say the other day that when a man votes for a woman, he actually transitions into a woman.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, that's what the science says.
Science says that.
When a man, it goes a little bit deeper. He had said earlier that
today.
he said a man would never vote Democrat if he's a real man. Real men vote for the party of strength and power and family, which is the Republican Party. And that any man that votes Democratic only votes Democratic because he wants to align himself with women. And then he said that statement that scientifically, when a man votes for a woman in any capacity, he transitions into a woman. This is what they said in a political, journalistic news network, prime time for all the world to see. A grown-ass man said this on television. Ladies, how does that make you feel? I need to see your eyes, FJ.
You know.
This color is killing me because I'm getting ready to get my hair done this weekend, and I'm like, do I? Should I?
You should. You should.
I'm loving this color.
But thank you. You want to go first?
This the type of shit where I'd be like, bring on the motherfucking apocalypse.
Damn.
End it. Just end it.
Brittany said, bring on the transition men.
In this motherfucker, I need the rain, the fire, wind, whatever the fuck is supposed to be in this bitch because I'm tired. I'm tired. This shit's so ghetto.
FJ.
Number one, I can't stand a sun dodger. Let's just not even can't stand. Sun dodgers and political. I'm gonna be right. Let me just come correct. I can't stand sun dodger men. It just something about them just irritates the hell out of me. You have so much to say about women. Sun dodger men in politics have so much to say about women, women's rights, what women do, what women don't do, what women should do, what women could do. They always want to have control over something, and I feel like, is it because you missed something in your lifetime, something that you haven't had personally? I just thought I can't get with it. I'm with Teffy. I feel like at this point, like she said, apocalypse. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of everybody.
So Joey brought up a good point. He said Fox News gets away with these statements because in courtrooms they argue that it's not journalism, that it's satire.
Sorry, my internet jacks up.
Yeah.
No one would take it seriously. And I agree with Joey wholeheartedly. This is one of the loopholes that they use to say the off the wall shit. This is also the country where Donald Trump told people to take Clorox and inject it into themselves to stave off the coronavirus, and he killed people.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if they still do, but Fox News used to print like 5 solid minutes of just retractions of stuff that they said that like wasn't true, like in previous broadcasts and stuff like that. So like they wouldn't get sued because they'd be like, well, technically we like took it back.
And wait for it to go viral first.
And then like they would print their retraction like the next day. It would be like a list of them like the next day.
So unfortunately, one of the founding fathers of free press, Benjamin Franklin, warned against this kind of bullshit.
The same founding fathers they think would be so on their side
would be completely against the fuckery that they got going on. And I mean, these are slave, like we're siding with the slave owners, which is wild. Like George Washington would be disgusted at some, not mostly because niggas are free, but also because of the way y'all pissing on democracy. you just got them walking around. He would have none of it. First of all, you turned yourself into a two-party system, essentially, which was absolutely what he said not to have happen. But needless to say, the political arena has become so sordid with bullshit and sensationalism and these. It's just like when that dude said Kamala Harris was the original Hawk Tuah girl. They just say, like, that's the problem with being. You almost can't become an informed voter because there's these inaccurate sound bites. For the longest time, I thought Kamala Harris was arresting niggas left and right like crazy.
Her name is actually Kamala.
Yeah, it's Kamala.
What did I say?
Kamala.
Okay, yeah, that her. I mean, I got look. Let me be careful how I'm gonna say this. I don't care for the Democrats, the Republicans. I don't care for the American political system at all. But please tell me, how do I properly say her name again?
Kamala
Harris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Kamala Harris was accused of having arrested so many black men and keeping them well past their sentence and all of this stuff. I mean, I hear it in passing, but it wasn't something that, I kind of either charged against her, but didn't come to find out they debunked all of that.
Yeah,
but there's a great majority of black people who still feel that way about her.
She actually convicted 66% less, sentenced them and stuff like that, had 66% less than the former prosecutor in her same position. And she had a rehab program where people could go through and actually get their records and expunged and help felons get jobs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
she actually did a lot of good work.
Yeah, she was a prosecutor, so she's done reconstructive recidivism. Right. So she works on that. That's part of what she does in keeping black men out of prisons, but also getting that ratio of them that come out and to keep them from going back in. Yeah, she works on that for them, and she offers services. Well, not she, but the people that she works
her
with,
initiative,
is to
program in to stop
things open for them.
Yeah, I love it. But to answer genocide, Donald Trump told his constituents
to
drink bleach, and unfortunately,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a few poor souls actually did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that old adage of, if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you do too? Don't say that now.
They wearing napkins taped to their ears and shit.
Yeah. I mean, that's a little cold, correct?
No. What is normal now? What do we have normal?
Did y'all see that thing I dropped in the chat? Elon Musk ran a fake Kamala Harris ad, basically where she talks shit about herself, and it's a deep fake, but it sounds just like her. They copied all her speech patterns, even down to her laugh, where it sounds like this weird soundbite where she's talking about how she failed and how only idiots are going to vote for her and fake woke people and all this other stuff. And I was like, bruh, if I didn't know it was fake, I would be like, God damn, because it sounds just like her.
So I forget who he is. One of the inventors of one of the people who started Twitter. It just eventually said AI will get so good at mimicking and replicating media that we will genuinely not know the real from the fake. And he said that's why you have to unplug from social media and actually still verify in the real world, because digital content will be indistinguishable from fake digital content. I mean, listen, I can make you look like some wild shit just with my basic editing skills. I can't look. Who doesn't use a filter nowadays? It's become common practice. That what you can do on Snapchat and TikTok, you could place yourself in different environments, and we take these things as cute little things, but I can Photoshop you into whatever I want with whomever I want.
Mm-hmm.
And it don't take much to give somebody a picture and be like, but here's proof. Them screenshots that you that get sent to you, do you know if the person really said it? Like sometimes people be really holding grudges and be mad at stuff that was a Photoshop.
And they'll edit. You can now, I've noticed it where people are dropping things in certain chats and you can see what's edited. If you actually take the time to click on it and look, you can see, but like that doesn't look like something they would fucking say. Right. It's not giving. But yeah, it's a lot going on, and it actually makes it harder with politics, but also just in general what's going on in the social media world. Like it makes it really difficult to deter what is real from what's not. Even with like movies and things, different celebrities and whatnot, and what they say, it's very difficult because there was
they de-aged De Niro. They made that motherfucker young.
Yeah,
they de-aged Chris Evans for the Deadpool movie
and Harrison Ford for Solo.
Oh shit, yeah, they did.
Remember that was like doing it the first time.
No, that wasn't. No, he's not in Solo.
I'm sorry, not Solo. The one with Kylo Ren killing.
The Force Awakens.
Yeah. Look, Antonio says, I want to know what happened to our borders and why 15 million immigrants are here. I can happily tell you that one. War.
Right. The United States is perpetrating war and civil unrest in other countries.
Well, hold on. Not just the United States. This happens to be
not just the United States.
Yes. This happens to be my wheelhouse, even though I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But I'm not gonna say where I work. All I'll say is we are a refugee nation, which means large nations take in eligible war-torn refugees. The war between Russia and
Ukraine.
Thank you. And Ukraine, the war with Hamas attacking in Palestine and in Mexico with the cartels.
And in South America and Venezuela and
you got a lot of shit going on around us. And yes, what did the Statue of fucking Liberty says? Give us your downtrodden,
your poor, your huddled masses.
So they can
also for niggas worried about fucking immigrants. They believe me, baby, they're not coming for your black job.
Oh, that's next. Don't say that. Don't say that.
They're not coming for your black job. And let's remember that like poor, unhoused immigrants are not what's wrong with this country. Don't blame other disenfranchised people for what's wrong with your situation.
I wanted you to just hold on because I gotta go to fuck dirt.
Oh, you doing the John?
It's the fucked up the dirt. Yeah, that's next. All right. We about to go to that one next. But just so y'all are aware, dead ass, these refugees are coming. Some of them are illegal, but a great majority of the refugees, he's talking about illegal immigrants. He's actually talking about people of color. Because the ones that are white, they get tax breaks. I seen it. We got to be really careful about what I say. I know
if you can afford to immigrate the right way.
Well, no. They came off a plane from a war-torn country. No papers, no nothing. No, I'm filing for citizenship. Here's how much we're going to give you. Here's where we will take you. You'll give you this long to get on your feet. We'll put you through this program to help you to become an American citizen. And I'm sitting here thinking, I know at least 5 niggas right now that could use this money. But that's I want to keep my job. So I'm just shut the fuck up. But all I'm gonna say is, be very careful about that immigration thing, because genuinely, it's just another attack on poor people of color.
Right.
If you're gonna be strong,
that was the point I was trying to make.
Yeah, but that's all about. We about to get there.
Yeah,
we about to get there. Let's not forget, Donald Trump's wife is an immigrant.
His last two, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked them.
Last two.
He liked them Russian brides. All right, here's fucked
to stop people from invading our country that are taking, frankly, a lot of problems with it. But one of the big problems, and a lot of the journalists in this room I know and I have great respect for, a lot of the journalists in this room are black. I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr.
they're taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in, they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people. I have a feeling it's much more than that. And everybody's been seeing what's happened. The first group of people, the black population, is affected most by that. And Kamala is allowing it to happen. She's the border czar. She's the worst border czar. To stop.
Now, you may go off. What? They coming for your black job, nigga.
First of all, any motherfucker that don't speak English that could come take my fucking job is welcome to motherfucking have it.
All valid.
I talk on the fucking phone all day.
No, it was so funny. I was walking out with a coworker, and he said to me, "Did you hear?" he defined what a black job is. I said, "Yeah." And boy, what happened to be white? I said, "Apparently, you had a black job all this time. If there's any job that anybody got, we all got black jobs."
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. He said anybody who got a job is a black job.
He didn't talk about how during the border crisis he let in more people than Obama did, and that fucking wall didn't do anything except push people out of their fucking homes along the border. American citizens who voted for him until they realized that wall cut right through their fucking backyard and shit.
Yeah, and then they was Saudi. Hold on, did the National Association of Black Journalists president step down?
I had not heard that. I know people were.
I don't think it happened.
I don't think so. People were calling for it though, because they were like, "Bitch, be the fuck for real. Like, why would you even have him come and play in our faces like that?"
Yeah.
And
but I think she's still.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. 11 hours ago, convention co-chair Karen Atia steps down.
Yeah, she did.
One day after it announced that Trump will speak. Oof. Okay, would you now? I don't mind him going there to talk, but come talk, come talk and get face to fire like they did. I think the most egregious thing was when he brought up, I'm about to fuck her name up too.
This is giving like when Joe Biden went on the Breakfast Club and he was like, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black," and Charlemagne didn't fucking say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlemagne looked at him like, "This ain't that ain't what you want to do."
But he didn't call him on it either. He should have been like, "Sir, watch your mouth."
I feel like they called him. They was in Trump's ass. Like, I don't know if you saw that entire panel.
I didn't get to see the whole clip. I just saw that one.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you something. Them 3 black women was in his ass. Like, he started off like, "I can't believe you talking so hostile." Like, the opening question was, "You be lying on black people, you fuck ass nigga." I was like, oh shit. What? See, hold on, giving it to me phonetically ain't helping, because all I see is
Kamala. It's Kamala.
Kamala.
Did you spell common and then ma and then L-A? Kamala.
People think we be joking about that Erdibus elbow joint, but that really was 2 years of you not getting that nigga's name correct. Like, and it wasn't like wasn't even a bit most of the time.
and please don't think that I'm not bold enough to say that shit right to their face, because I had somebody pull Erdibus elbow up right on the phone, and I still said exactly what I said. "Sir, your name is Erdibus elbow." Idris Elba to this day will never.
It was 2 months to get Mahershala Ali right.
Yo, Marsala.
And that was quick.
Yeah, Marsala Ashy. That's what I used to call him.
So listen,
man, I look, 2 syllables in your name. I still, for the longest time, I kept the Teffy because I couldn't get her. Couldn't get her pronounced. I fucking love her
and still spell it wrong
all the time. Yep, I will fuck your shit up.
Right.
Go ahead on with these Negro pronunciations. Your name is Tiffany. It's Tiffany.
Right.
Tiffany. Tiffany. Tiffy.
Listen.
Titty?
Right, basically.
She be so fed up with me. I'm not telling you who to vote. Listen, we not here to tell. Yes, I am here to tell you who to vote
I'm
for.
telling you not to vote for Trump.
So please,
to be honest, not vote for him.
Like he may not tell you who to vote for, but I'm telling you who not to vote for. That nigga.
Yo, I don't know if Trump is a testament to how far you can go as a white man in America.
I mean,
George Bush was it, but like now,
and George Bush turned out to be cool as shit.
Once he got out of the office,
and once he got a little whiff of Michelle.
Oh yeah, his
best friend. That's his BFF.
Listen,
yeah,
he get that candy from her. You be seeing him smell her armpit like. That's that shit.
He was like, oh, you can see it on his face, like, please let me be seated next to Michelle, please.
They are, because apparently when they do the president, that's his seatmate.
Mm-hmm.
So he be like,
but he's always excited to sit next to her. So like,
yo,
smile,
fucking would too.
Yo, Michelle Obama looked like she always smells good. Her, Rihanna, Meg Thee Stallion.
Well, they said Rihanna does smell good. Everybody has they always talk about she has this particular scent, and it's just like I want to
always,
Denzel looked like he always smelled good.
Denzel looks like never mind.
I'm just saying. Certain people look, you look at a motherfucker and be like, they smell good.
Yeah.
Like Eddie Levert, Gerald Levert.
Also,
what?
Gerald Levert.
Yeah, both the daddy and the son. And I appreciate. I say Gerald because he was a big guy. Usually, you look at big guys, like you smell like hoagies. But Gerald, you know, y'all stop. Y'all know, y'all look at big niggas like that. Smell like a meat deli. He got the meat sweats.
No. I will say all the big guys I have had the pleasure of getting to know always smelled nice for the most part.
I can't even get with that. I've had a lot of big guys, but there have been a few that smell like onion rings, and I had to let them
know.
No, this ain't it.
Good onion rings or the raw onion rings?
Raw joints.
Oh, red onion.
Oh, might be white, but it
okay. Either one. Make your eyes water.
No, I've met more like skinny dudes that were like, I'd be like, nigga, Axe is not soap. You need soap.
Yeah.
And hot water.
Salvador called you the chubby slayer.
And I like them chubby. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Listen,
they need love too.
When I tell you, big guys, if I can't impress upon you one thing, please go ahead on, get you one of them loofah sticks if you need to. Do whatever if you can't reach them spots, get something or someone to help you get under the meat flaps.
Listen, don't get a loofah. I think it's called Black Wolf something. They make like a long brush and they have antimicrobial little scrubby thingies on it. You better get in them folds.
Yeah, it's actually one of them.
I have to put my hands in the folds, like when you get comfortable with a big guy.
You ever put your hand in the fold and come out with a Dorito? You ever put your hand in the fold and come out with snacks?
No, but I've had crumbs come out when it's like, what you
mean? No. He was too comfortable with you.
Diabolic. Mike, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta get in the meat flaps. I'm telling y'all, they got like Teffy said, they got this scarf, like this spongy scarf, and you can.
Oh yeah,
really,
the African net sponge. I have one of those. Mine has handles on the end. I be
listen, floss your ass. That's what I'm trying to tell. Floss your ass. You put that motherfucker up your booty hole and get to them dingleberries.
Listen, do your balls like how they do them bowling balls. Get up under that thing.
Listen, I like to take a few layers of skin off my meat flaps. I'm sorry.
If you also exfoliating is not gay. It's not for women. Y'all be out here with like, listen, smelling clean and still be crusted, dusted, patchy, and smatchy. Y'all need to get in there and exfoliate. Get some of that dark skin off them elbows.
Listen, I am off.
The Vaseline goes a long way on your elbows. I know y'all don't like to put that shit on, but that Vaseline with the cocoa butter, put that shit on your motherfucking elbows. Goddamn, grease them up. I hate.
Listen. Look, she froze with it with the titties in the camera.
Crusty elbows. That shit takes me out.
Listen, let me just say this.
I'm sorry.
You can absolutely use different moisturizers for different parts of your body. Remember, your skin is not the same everywhere. If you don't believe me, touch your elbows. Your elbow meat area is thicker than some of the rest of your skin. Some places you can use lotion and regular moisturizers. On them knees and elbows and the back of your fucking neck, you on the heels of them rough ass feet and the bottom of them toes, you need to be getting that like she said, that Vaseline or that real whipped shea butter.
Yeah.
That coconut oil, you need to get something that can seep into them African elephant hides. Y'all playing.
Get you a nice sugar scrub or like one of them Dead Sea salt scrubs. Take care of your skin.
I wish I had it over here with me. I ain't even gonna front. As a 40 plus year old man, I think I got about, you know how you know, fellas, this how you know. This is how you test to see if you got the right shit. Call one of your women friends over, whether romantic or otherwise, and if she uses any one of your assortment of moisturizers, if she say, "Oh, can I use this?" or "Hey, do you mind?" You know you got the right shit. You know you got the right shit, because if don't nobody be well moisturized, it's a black woman. And then guess what? Now, if she go in her pocketbook and pull her own shit and not use yours, might be time to look for something else, player. Go ahead and ask her what you using, and she'll put you on. All right. I don't know how we got on that, but hygiene for my big niggas is always a touchy subject for me. Can't be running around here smelling like the juggernaut. Like, God damn. Fat motherfuckers. You bald-headed demon. Yeah, that's right. Getting y'all ass. All right. That's the end of politics. Tune in to HNIC North for political commentary and content. That's what we do on HNIC North. We talk that CNN shit, but the N stands for niggas. Next up, Kev on stage showed up to DreamCon and had fun with his little nerdy cosplay life. First, he showed up in his one piece fit.
Zorro.
All right, come on. Because
Zorro.
Yeah.
FJ, you know that this
from One Piece.
Come on. How did he do?
All right, I don't like the wig, but everything else is fly. I'm feeling it, Yeah. I mean, he got the what's the name a little too high up here. He could have pulled it down some. Even if you got titties, let them hang. Ain't nobody worried about man titties. Let your man titties hang, baby.
Yeah, you're right. But where the swords?
Yeah, he missing the swords too. I mean, I don't know if y'all could bring him to DreamCon or not. So,
good point.
But yeah.
Teffy, how you feel like he did?
So again, I'm like, why the waist joint, like the apron is mad high, but and the wig just made me laugh. I bust out laughing when I seen it because the wig was the first thing I clocked. But I love this for him. He's a huge One Piece fan, and I was like, Yay! I
Yeah,
love
I
this.
fucks with Dev on this.
Especially for his journey, because he's really just getting into anime, so it's lovely to see it. Like I actually look forward to his reviews and shit. I be cracking up.
I ain't going front. I not to critique his cosplay because cosplay however you want and enjoy it. But I am always in awe of when people really, if they gonna do it, they do it. I look forward to him upgrading his cosplay. Incorporate them swords, boy, and go ahead and put that scar on your chest and let them titties out.
Well,
He kinda look like somebody-
DreamCon got metal detectors, so maybe he just didn't.
Well, you get to look 3D print them motherfuckers. He got money.
I mean, it looked good, but he remind me of somebody's auntie, like with the little
my auntie got this wig.
quotes, like
My auntie definitely came in my house and put this wig on my mom's mannequin back in the day. For real shit. And I think she got the same boots. Then day 2.
But I love it for him.
Look, day 2, he pulled up and shitted on him.
Yes. I love it. This was my favorite. Yeah. This one was much better.
Definitely Levi, love it.
And like PJ said, if you follow this journey, he started with Attack on Titan. My personal favorite anime.
Yes.
Teffy just got finished and now
I'm about to run it back actually. I want to start another anime, and I was like, or I could just run back Attack on Titan.
Listen,
that's how much I liked it.
One thing that I love to see is the black nerd culture and weeb otaku anime culture hitting the mainstream, and anybody hoping to broaden the horizons and normalize black nerd culture. Absolutely love Kevin on stage becoming a champion for many people, and I don't know if he knows the full impact of what he's doing, but way to go, bro. Much love to you and what you're doing.
Yeah, he was the least toxic thing about DreamCon.
Damn, you gonna do that, huh?
We can move on.
Damn. All right. Speaking of toxic and conventions, something interesting came across the news desk at San Diego Comic-Con, and this it just was dropped in our chat, and I said I would add it. So I want to mention this as a warning to not only our culture and our community, but to all people to keep your head on the swivel, because just because you feel like you're in a safe space, don't make it a safe space. Apparently, Variety reports that at San Diego Comic-Con, an anti-human trafficking operation resulted in 14 people being arrested. The California Attorney General, Rob Bonta, I fucked his name up probably, announced Wednesday. From July 25th to July 27th, the San Diego Human Trafficking Task Force conducted a human trafficking sting aimed at recovering victims of sex trafficking and targeting sex buyers using San Diego Comic-Con convention to seek out potential victims. According to a release from the California Department of Justice, 10 victims were recovered and offered services.
Oh my God.
Bruh.
Praise God.
They trying to snatch y'all up at the con while bringing sex traffic victims to the con.
That's wild.
I'm not surprised.
Listen,
I'm not surprised at all.
They out here looking to snatch up y'all in the Sailor Moons.
Because they take advantage of the dress, how people look, how they're attired, and they also look for the ones that seem like they're either alone or in a group of smaller women, particularly because they're easier to snatch up. That's unhinged.
And if you think about it, if a person grabs you in a mask, well, they can walk around in cosplay and really mask who they are. I mean, true, you could do
that's why you don't walk off and for people to be like, oh, can you just step over here so I can take your picture? No, take my picture right here, or you keep your friends with you. You gotta keep your head on a swivel.
And this is why you don't take strange drinks from strange people at these after parties. This is why you don't leave your drink alone This is why you don't take substances. But remember where San Diego is. The border ain't that far. No, dead ass. I was when I lived in LA for a minute. When the first thing some of my peoples was like, look, we're gonna go to our ranchero over in Mexico. I said, I'm not going across that border. Ain't no way in the world. I want to go home one day. And I mean, not to make light or a joke about this situation, because absolutely, like Teffy said, praise God that 10 people are able to now get the help that they need to regain their lives. All I can say is be fucking careful, y'all, because it ain't just San Diego Comic-Con. At every convention, wherever there's large people and spaces and places, and especially anywhere where you can mask your identity easily, it don't take nothing for you to be snatched up in seconds. Human trafficking, they have task force for a reason. And if I can't say this, and it's not to say one race is more important to the other than another, but this is what I will say. Black women are the largest missing person cases in our nation. Not because they're taken at a higher rate. It's just that they're not searched for in the same manner as others. Got to be careful, y'all, especially out in the streets, because of all the places I wouldn't have thought that, but then why not? Ooh. All right. Let's pivot to our final hot topic. For you Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans, it looks like Leonardo is giving up his katanas, his staple katanas, in the new Jason Aaron and Cliff Chang iteration of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In this version, Raphael is in jail. Michelangelo is a big-time comedy star, and Donatello's a scientist. They've all gone and parted their ways, and Leonardo is now trying to figure out what he does next, because he's so used to being the leader of the turtles. He gives up his katana in search for a new weapon, and they're talking about what the new weapon could be, and how it's just a crazy deviation from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lore. And I love it when they take properties and they start to build on it. Do you think that? Do you mind that they change shit like that?
No.
Mike said, "Leo, stay Leo." I believe too. Motherfuckers eating all the pizza, and I live in a sewer with a rat.
I mean, your brother is locked up.
And now they've been locked up.
Comedy. The other is scientist. You have to find something else for you to do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No,
yeah,
don't worry.
Sorry. So I was saying that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. So fucking sorry.
It's all right.
Fucking sorry. So I was saying, like, one of his brothers is locked up. The other one is now a scientist. And the other one is a comedian. What is it for him to do? Like, all right, yeah, he needs to do his own storyline. He needs to do his own thing. He does stay leaving, so it's just like, all right, we'll go ahead and go on your next journey. I'm always here for it, and I do like the changes that it brings. I feel like if they do keep certain things the same, we never see progression. It's just like a lot of TV shows. You see the same thing with Bob's Burgers, see the same thing with The Simpsons. There's no real progression unless there's like a future episode. So it's like, I don't know, I like this for them. So
I love it. I'm with it. You know it. Not brother is locked up screams Teenage Brooklyn Ninja Turtle. Nigga Turtles. That's what it is. Teenage Mutant Nigga Turtles is who it is, to be honest with you. I like Leo going on his hero's journey. Go figure your shit out, bro, and go to therapy. All right. Last but absolutely not least, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take a breath, and we're going to get right into these hot topics.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Shout out to Mike. I'll get that video to you, bro. For tonight's main event, we are discussing in episode 297, Marvel Jesus. Ooh wee. Let's get ready to jump right into this. First and foremost, Teffy got the Yitties out. I saw him bouncing on the way up. I wasn't sure which one of the three-headed monsters was going to talk. All right. Sorry. That was objectifying. Deliciously objectifying. So let's first discuss the fact that at San Diego Comic-Con, a couple of things was announced. Big things. One of the things was the fact that Fantastic Four will be debuting. It will feature Silver Surfer and Galactus trying to destroy planet Earth. It will be set in the 1960s, and they even gave us a little preview of what Galactus is going to look like. So it ain't no more smoke cloud like the Fox properties. Thank God for Deadpool putting his foot in that shit. If you haven't seen Deadpool yet, this is around the time, you want to bow out. Tink Bird said, I can't help myself. I can't, but also, would I if I could?
I was about to say you wouldn't.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Just know she checks me all the time, and sometimes I listen.
Most of the time you don't.
I can already say I didn't even know he listened to shit, but go ahead.
First of all, I listen to Taff.
I didn't know.
I objectify everybody.
Yeah.
Equal. I'm an equal opportunity objectifier.
Right.
Anyway, but with the Fantastic Four, we know that their main villain is a man called Victor. My favorite villain of all time. Teffy already feels away. I already know. And we're about to have that discussion because we'll talk about Deadpool in a second. But we have to talk about the elephant in the motherfucking room. The fact that it was announced Robert Downey Jr. will be the MCU Victor Von Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Teffy, how do we feel about it?
Boo.
Oh, you one of those.
Boo.
Faye J, how do you feel about it?
I'm sorry, Tough, but I'm actually just kind of interested. There is some stuff with Iron Man where there are little plots where he could become Dr. Doom, shit like that. They're just little small things, and I kind of like, I'm interested. I'm mildly intrigued, so I'm not upset. Although I did see that, what's his name? Jonathan Majors was definitely highly disappointed.
I'm glad that you said that because that's exactly what he said. Jonathan Majors said he was heartbroken.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. This is what happens. I mean, they well, here's the thing. Kang gets an unceremonious exit out of the MCU. No fanfare, no explanation. Honestly, the explanation, for lack of a better term, is Ant-Man got you the fuck up out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's one of your variants, but they're not continuing that storyline at all.
Mm-mm.
Like they even changed it from the Kang Dynasty to
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Yeah, it's the Secret Wars is separate. They changed it from Avengers Kang's Dynasty to Avengers Doomsday.
So, I mean, I don't even know how they're gonna do this. Like Faye J said, There are certain story arcs, infamous Iron Man, where Victor Von Doom assumed the mantle of Iron Man. And there were other ones where Tony Stark kind of took over Latveria, but I don't know how this works.
It's very interesting because it's like you said, it's variants in there, but also Iron Man and Doctor Doom are two different capacities. So it's like seeing him take over this role is very interesting, and what they're going to do with it and how they do it. I'm just intrigued. If anything, I'm intrigued.
Well, here's the thing. Here was the original plan, and I didn't know this. The original plan fell in line with Wolverine and Deadpool. Apparently, the original idea was that Paradox collected anchor beings from different universes to create an army to fight the Council of Kangs and Avengers the Kang Dynasty. That's what the Kang Dynasty was going to be about. Paradox getting anchor beings. So who knows what that Avengers team would have looked like? It could have been that Gambit and you know how they did it in the disappointment in y'all faces.
But go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
It is Robert Downey Jr., real life MCU Marvel Jesus. So okay. Iron Man 1 is the start of the MCU, but as brought up, Blade is really the first Marvel movie that saved the franchise. Robert Downey Jr. was also in the last movie that they consider the peak of Marvel, Endgame. After Endgame, everything else has been kind of subpar. According to
Spider-Man was great.
I was just about to say, but Spider-Man is is actually the end of the MCU arc. It's the last movie in that arc.
You didn't like the last Spider-Man either?
The one with Strange? No, that's the one with Strange, right?
Yeah.
That's the last
Iron Man's not in that.
No. I understand that. I'm talking about peak. He was at the peak. Everybody thinks Endgame is the peak. Now, whether that Spider-Man is better than Endgame is debatable. I think Endgame is better than that Spider-Man. But if that's the case, then that means Endgame is the peak, the best movie of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Do you disagree?
Yeah, I would say maybe Guardians 3 to me.
All right. Teffy Wonder is no longer on our show. I
apologize.
I apologize for her statements. They do not represent nerds as a whole. I can't believe she fucking
shut your ass up, because didn't you give Guardians an A or A+ or some
I
shit?
I did, but it is not better than Endgame.
Okay.
I don't even know you sometimes.
I'm just saying, you're saying Endgame was the peak. I'm saying
yes. The only thing that comes close to Endgame is Civil War.
Y'all stay on Civil War dick. Get off Bucky Barnes. Golly. Nigga is not that interesting.
It's the first time we got to see Spider-Man.
Black
Panther is introduced in Civil War. Are you kidding me? Fuck a Bucky Barnes.
Oh, I'm Civil War. I thought y'all was talking about that other shit.
Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
I know.
Because y'all be on his dick about how good Winter Soldier is, and it's not that great.
I knew what you thought after it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not casual dude. Drew told us some rat beef.
Look. All right. So essentially, debatably, Endgame is the peak of MCU. Okay. Tony Stark closed out that chapter. Also, we got the 3 Spider-Mans, and that was actually the last movie of that. That's the closeout because it's the aftermath of Tony dying.
Right.
After that, then it starts phase 4. Now, all those good movies are done.
No, Spider-Man 2 is the end of phase 3. The Spider-Man, the one with Doctor Strange in them, is in like phase.
Oh, the next 4? Is that what it is? Far from home. Yes. I apologize. Far From Home is where Homecoming is in the next phase. I'll be fucking shit up. I'm sorry. I got gas. All right. So brain fart. Shut up. I'm doing the best I can.
Yes, granddad.
Donald Trump.
Right.
So with that being said, they're bringing back RDJ to once again. They resurrected him from the dead because he looked a little bad. He looked a little down bad. And they're hoping that he can now help Marvel in another way. And his exact words was different mask, same task. Teffy. Well, what? You got a problem with it? It's a cash grab, yes.
it's a oh my god, it's such an obvious cash grab. And shout out if y'all follow me on social media, I did talk about this Monday, where it is so like one recast Kang. I was hashtag recast.
They don't
T'Challa.
recast niggas.
They don't.
Did you learn that from T'Challa?
Oh my
they
God,
ain't recasting no niggas.
Angry anyhow.
You know we're not gonna get a recast of Gambit because
oh my god,
I'm just saying.
And listen, I'm not even mad about Doom coming. We was getting the Fantastic Four, so Doom was finna be in there somewhere. He had to fucking show up with Secret Wars and Armor Wars and all that. It would not have made
that barrier has already been teased.
Right. It would not have made sense at all for Dr. Doom to not show up. But as I said in my reel, or like for those of you who follow me on TikTok, if Star Wars, if Dave fucking Filoni can cast the most diverse group of fucking talent any IP has ever fucking seen, it does not make any goddamn sense that Marvel is going back to their old girlfriend because they didn't know how to treat their new one right.
She's trying to get riled up. This is when it starts getting good.
Like it. Fucking God.
They've gotten 4 new directors.
They've gotten like 3 new directors and 2 villains.
Yeah. Maraschino Cherry Ali is still the lead of Blade. And
give that nigga Kang. He clearly got time on his hands.
He's just so ignorant. So ignorant.
And it shows that and for all the fucking bullshit for y'all talking about kowtowing to the fans and all this other shit, that's exactly what the fuck this is. Kowtowing to white fanboys who really don't move as much of the fucking dollars for these properties as the rest of us fucking do. But you want to listen to them, the niggas who will never be fucking happy no matter what you did, the same motherfuckers who ruined the last like Star Wars trilogy because they thought they knew what they wanted and then they didn't know what the fuck they wanted because when they got it, they hated it. And then they got the shit that they said that they wanted back, they still wasn't fucking happy.
Woo! Teffy Wonder, everybody. Teffy Wonder. Teffy sent a special message to Teffy has sent a special message to Marvel.
I understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
No. I don't mind.
Your microphone cut out.
Yeah, your mic hurt.
My mic's too loud.
Yeah. It's fine now.
Would I prefer? Look, my mic keep going up and down. Would I prefer a different person cast as Dr. Doom? Absolutely. I think Mad Madsen would have been a perfect casting. Even that boy who played Marty McFly's dad, I forget.
Crispin Glover.
Yeah, Crispin Glover. I think he would have played a good Dr. Doom. I can think of a few people who could carry that
too
role.
Eccentric off screen. He's chaotic off screen.
I like that. Bring a little chaos to the Marvel universe. But I also am aware that they can really turn Marvel on its heels by having Tony Stark. I mean, it's comic books. Nobody's actually dead. Tony Stark coming back looking like this. Hold on.
Somebody posted like it's like a multiverse Doom where like Tony is like Doom is Tony for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a multiverse thing, which I don't hate. That means they're not completely abandoning the multiverse storyline, which is fine. I just a fucking Mongolian Doom would have went so hard. A fucking Indian Doom would have went fucking crazy. Literally, Cillian Murphy and his fucking meatball skyborn cheekbones is right there. That nigga would have went hard as Doom. Like, just fucking not.
If you say so.
And y'all did all that shit. Are we getting Shang-Chi too? No.
No.
We not?
Are we? Because that nigga, the fuck, we never got an end to that goddamn storyline at all. Y'all not bringing back fucking She-Hulk, and that show was fucking hilarious. But I gotta.
They still mad at her for twerking. Her twerking with Meg Thee Stallion. They're still mad about that. They gotta let it go.
Because them bitch ass niggas couldn't get close to Meg Thee Stallion to smell her fucking boyfriend. They mad because she got to twerk with her and not them. Shut your asses up.
Shut your ass up. Listen.
If you can't tell, I'm really upset.
I feel like Robert Downey Jr. will play an amazing Doctor Doom. Unfortunately,
no, and that's the other part that pisses me off is he's gonna knock it out of the fucking park.
She got her mic was like, oh my god, I've got to lower the volume.
Oh my god, that's the other thing. He's gonna be great.
Well, he's
not gonna not see it. It'll be fine.
He's a phenomenal actor, though. Like, he's a phenomenal actor. You gotta
give the best part of fucking Oppenheimer that wasn't Florence Pugh's titties.
Tommy with me. I think Matt. Look, I'm just saying.
I have not seen him be charismatic in the way that I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They gave him another fucking role. He gonna be in
he's gonna be the Serpent Society King, which is a waste of his talent. How do you waste
fucking waste of his talent?
Doom should have been, but he
didn't want to. Yeah, I mean, Doom is look at RDJ is the same age as him. Damn. And look, worse. You know what?
Worse for the wear.
But white people be aging like that.
Yeah, well, you are. All right. So IGN polled their fans if the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom was the wrong move for the MCU.
That's not a big enough gap for me.
Yeah, 56% of people felt like it was the wrong move.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody erupted when he revealed himself. But the people who weren't there, who felt obligated for a reaction, the journalists, all were like, what? Like, it was a collective, what the fuck? How is that going to work? So, I'm sorry, Kathy. I mean, there's always DC.
No, because them niggas probably not even finna make a Blue Beetle 2, and that was the only good shit to come out last year.
They're not making a Blue Beetle 2. No, you Hispanics got your one.
They might actually do another one for that one. They might actually do another one for that. I was that hope on it.
Yeah, no, and he was actually his story is supposed to kick off this new DCEU. So it wouldn't make sense to never bring him the fuck back again. But also white people be like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm of the mind that this shit is it's going. You gonna sit up with your titties? Don't be mad. Because
I don't
Robert,
know how else to be.
listen, Robert Downey Jr. is going to kill it. I think he
I mean,
is
she
going to.
does have every right to be frustrated because at the same time, like you're looking for somebody else to come in and take these dope ass roles, and then you keep putting the same people in place, and it's like we have other options out here.
Listen, they rolled the dice on
the role.
They rolled the dice on a female Silver Surfer, but then they're gonna run back to Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, well, they can't have too many female characters. That's the shit. That's just too much. You're asking for too much.
I'm not going to front. I don't like that.
Oh my god.
You don't like this?
I know that there was a woman surfer. No, it's not. It's not that. I just why? No. It's the same reason why I didn't fucking. I was, if it was all about diversity for me, I wouldn't have been so mad that they casted my boy as Johnny Storm.
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, I was hot.
I didn't hate that. I didn't hate the casting. I didn't like the writing, but it wasn't his fault.
I'm gonna be with
Johnny Storm is a man.
I'm gonna be with Kurt on this one. I hated Michael B. Jordan in that job.
I
hated it.
I didn't hate it, and so I didn't hate it. When I watched it, I was like, oh, this is just a bad comic book movie. Like it wasn't.
Let's
go up at 3
a.m. Yeah. He said they still on. I'm about to hop on.
I said I'm awake. They're still on. Yay!
Yo. Hold on.
Let's do this.
Shaq, we gotta get you while it's hot. Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. How do you feel about it?
Y'all could have called somebody like.
Thank you.
I'm not saying this is horrible. I'm just saying I'm not as excited as I think Marvel Studios thinks we are.
That's a deep way of putting it.
Like, okay, cool, I get it. This just sends a mixed message of like, no one responded to the email, or you just didn't send reply all. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very good point. Who do you think could have played Dr. Doom just as well?
Man, hold up. It's not. There's a couple of folks that come to mind. I just can't remember their names exactly right now because it's early as fuck in the morning.
Hold on, me and Mary was talking about it. I'm looking.
But like, there's some pretty well-known actors who've done like villains in other like side movies that probably could have done a pretty good job in as Victor Von Doom. They could have brought the nigga who did it the first time, maybe done a better job. You know, make it his redemption.
Yeah. Nah, fuck him. He ruined it. Ruined it. Fuck that guy.
Okay. Yeah.
Check like, okay, nigga, I get it. Dang.
I don't remember the nigga name. I just remember he did it the first time. Like, hey, did y'all reach out to him? Like, hey, you want a second chance, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Chris Evans got a second chance.
Not even. I like Dev Patel. Like I said, Indian. I feel like Dr. Doom because Latveria could be over there. Also, people of color are in every fucking nation. It don't have to be a thing.
But remember, I believe. Look, I'm not saying that Doom has been a staple for a long time. He's been a main villain. He's been actually a universal threat, but he's mostly the main villain of the Fantastic Four because of his feud with Reed Richards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, what my issue is, how does that play out for Iron Man? Because Tony Stark and Reed Richards aren't even in the same time period.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
what Doom is it that we're getting? Is it a variant Doom? It can't be Doom that's going to be from the Fantastic. You know what I mean?
It's giving variant Doom.
But then I'm tired of all these whack ass variants.
Well, if you notice, Disney overtaking Marvel, overtaking Fox, whatever. Once they started doing that, it's been a lot more variants in movies than there has been previously. From like even going back to corny ass Fox, the variants have changed up a whole lot. Like there have been many of them.
Well, Are you excited for Fantastic Four?
We got Fantastic Four at the house. That's what they saying. I'm sorry.
Shaq. Damn. So you're not excited a little bit?
I'm not a big fan of the Fantastic Four. I never have been. So.
Nobody has.
Yeah.
I liked it because of how Doom is. Like he, as they would say it now, like he's one of those like, I'm here to go for you, band for band, power for power, flex for flex type shit, and just like be a complete mess and be like, nope, diplomatic immunity, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I love that shit about it. If y'all want a great indication of who Doom is that is not too extra, Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, go on Disney Plus, pull up that cartoon series, and go to the episode where Doom visits America from Latveria. Talk about a motherfucker that manipulates diplomatic immunity
like a motherfucker, like a Uno reverse card.
You know who might have been all right, Doom? Y'all nigga from the Bear, the bull.
Oh yeah, the cook, the main cook boy.
Yeah,
I look.
I feel like he has the right stature for it.
Hold on, I'm looking it up. Play Doom.
Ain't his name Jeremy or whatever?
So Joseph Culp.
Listen,
I don't even know who Joseph Culp is.
You know, for those of y'all who don't know, I have like facial blindness. It takes me a long time to like recognize people's faces. And Hollywood is bad because they love a certain kind of white motherfucker. They be looking.
I like that. What's his name? Big old Mortensen or something like that. I feel like he could play.
Okay, all right. So a long time ago, Screen Rant did the top 10 actors who could play Victor Von Doom. Let's see how we feel. Joe from Joe.
Yes.
Netflix Joe.
Yes.
His name is Penn Badgley.
Penn Badgley.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Penn Badgley.
Oh, hold on. This might have been an interesting one. Coleman Domingo.
Ooh, he was my choice to recast Kang.
Yeah. From The Walking Dead, Fear of the Walking Dead, Euphoria, and If Beale Street Could Talk, I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah.
That would have been the right energy. His voice, that menacing stature. He's smooth. He got a little vibe to him.
He'll be my Magneto fan cast.
Some guy named Dan Stevenson, Legion, Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, I know who that is.
Oh yeah, I like him.
Yeah, I like him. He's so he has the voice. He doesn't give intimidating, but like with the voice maybe. You got to darken up his hair.
What's the name of the dude who played Eric?
Yeah, he has
in True Blood.
And what?
He played Eric in True Blood. He was like a real tall, massive white dude.
The one with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
That's Stellan Skarsgård, ain't it?
And he played like Tarzan in one random.
Yeah, that's Stellan Skarsgård, I believe.
Hold on. Michael Fassbender.
I feel like that's made up. Who the fuck? Fassbender?
No, that he played Magneto.
Then
that's too much. Because why?
He was the perfect Magneto. I think
getting 2 bites at the apple.
I like him. Inglorious Bastards, Assassin's Creed.
Curtis, we just talked about the same person playing a different character. Come on now. Come on.
Right. We want somebody. I think it would have been fun.
That hadn't been in the movie.
Right.
They talk about Mads. Oh, Jamie Lannister.
That would have been fun to see.
I think I'm still mad at him, but yeah.
You said you still fuck your sister, nigga.
Not you being like you still fuck your sister. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know.
John Hamm.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He too funny for me.
And he was a dickhead in Mad Men. I can see it.
He was a dickhead in Maverick too.
Yeah, I can see it.
And of course, Cillian Murphy.
Killian.
That's what I said.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Tomato.
Stop judging me.
He said the variant name.
Yeah, that's his cousin. This is why, Shaq. This is why I need you to show up. You be defending the shit out of me.
You gotta call me and wake me up, bro.
Oh damn! All right, well, give me your number. I'm gonna make sure you think I'm playing. I'm gonna call you black ass.
I've been saying this. Like, you just gotta call me and wake me up. Like, I'll roll over this, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll keep this episode short so you can go back to sleep when you want to.
Well, I go to the gym right after this episode anyway now, so.
So, all right, well, good. Then that sets the stage. Well, Robert Downey Jr., he is the man, and Kang is out. Doom is in. We'll see how it plays out. I trust Marvel to kind of give us a fun movie regardless of what's going on. I've never known Marvel not to give us something enjoyable. Even the movies we didn't support and like all things with women leads.
Wow.
Huh? Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Deadpool and Wolverine. Look, see, Teffy, the disappointment Teffy has with me when in these moments, she just be like, why? Why do I even?
Because fuck you, the Marvels was good. It was fun. I'm mad they didn't call Carol out more for being a war criminal and a genocidal maniac, but you know.
Shut up.
Every time I saw anything Marvel's released.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I feel like it was a decent movie about accountability.
All right, Shaq, go ahead on to Saudi Arabia. Go ahead on, go have breakfast with the Iron Sheik or whatever the fuck you about to do. This nigga said a great movie about accountability.
I didn't say great, I said decent movie about accountability.
I love it. Well, I'll say this. You know what it didn't do? It didn't have the highest weekend grossing of an R-rated movie.
It wasn't R-rated, so it wasn't in the running.
That's why I didn't do it, Teffy. That's why I didn't do it. God damn it.
It was still more palatable than the Eternals. And that had plenty of niggas in it.
Okay. You said a word with that one because the Eternals. I just kept saying, why? Like, we did not ask for this offer. You could have really brought the Celestials in through Guardians of the Galaxy. You did not need to go.
James Gunn probably poo-pooed it. He was like, this is my movie, hush.
Don't bring your shit into my stuff.
Right.
I'm telling y'all right now, before we even get started, we're about to talk about Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yo, I can't wait to see this movie. It's gonna be crazy, son. I can't believe you died at the end. A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like.
You have your fair warning.
Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Let's fucking go.
First and foremost, we're going to talk about the cameos. We're going to talk about all the variants. What I need to know from y'all, favorite moment of the movie.
That opening sequence was fire as fuck with that NSYNC song. That shit was dope. Everybody motherfucking ass. Fucking doing one. Listen, if I was one of those goddamn TVA guys, I'd be like, you know what? This nigga's doing a 1-2 while he's kicking our ass with this nigga skeleton. Fuck it. I'm not coming back. I'm not.
So, Shaq, can I have an honest confession to you? I fell asleep on the opening twice.
What? That shit had me hyped. Because you know he's going to use a weird ass song.
Embarrassing.
Yo, I absolutely fell asleep on the opening twice. It did not capture me in the beginning, but
the fact that he's using bye as a symbolism to say bye to Fox.
Saying bye to the character as well.
Right, saying bye to the extra bullshit and say hello to Marvel. Like, you didn't get that? Damn, he was today years old when he realized that. Hang up the phone, Kurt. That's fine.
You know what?
Boom, bitch. Woo! Let's fucking go.
Look, he was like, "Oh wait, that nigga gone." But yeah, you got me up out of there with that one. I ain't going front. I fucked up. I didn't even think about it that way.
Damn,
All right,
you didn't catch that?
No, I didn't. It makes it a little bit better. A little bit. Faye J, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is Nice Pool, Deadpool, the little dog that comes up and just licking his face while he's talking.
Yeah.
And then Wolverine just being fucking sick. He's just like, this is fucking disgusting. Like that, those little parts, it was just so adorable. I loved it. I fucking loved it.
Teffy Wonder, talk to me.
The big cameos. When Blade comes in and he goes, "I hate you," and Ryan and Deadpool goes, "You always did."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I
Not Tinkerbird saying she was high as shit during the movie.
That's a good point. I mean,
I feel like that's a very different experience.
Facts.
With a lot going on.
I'm not even mad at it. I found that Wolverine, man, I love when you could take away the PG-13 rating. Because remember, before this, he only had one real F-bomb. He had the middle finger scene. This is Wolverine at his... They basically took the training wheels off of him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like if you're going to do a Wolverine movie, it has to be... Oh, it might damn near be... might be X-rated.
Knee slapper.
Hey, for that first X-rated movie, this was, well, R-rated. This was amazing.
Yo, I ain't gonna front. Some of these scenes, though, I was like, that was good. The putting the blades in the buttholes and the dicks and the
Yes.
Yeah.
All the dick jokes.
all of them. How many of them? All of them.
All of them.
Deadpool turning to Wolverine and saying, "I'm gonna fight you now,"
Mm-hmm.
and then they getting busy in that car. I was like, that.
That's Honda Odyssey.
Yeah,
Right.
it was the Marvel. It was the Marvel buddy movie that we needed.
Yes.
So I saw a meme the other day, and I want to ask your opinion. Peacemaker and the Bull. Y'all remember his buddy that he always beefs with, the other assassin?
Oh yeah.
Peacemaker and him, Thor and Hulk, because they always beefing.
Yeah.
Wolverine and Deadpool, same energy, and they said those dynamics where they're rivals but they team up together make for the better TV shows and movies. And I agree, it came off really, really, really fucking well here in Deadpool.
Yeah.
So
also, their regeneration factors, both of them.
they can just kick each other's ass.
Because the one thing about Deadpool is that with his regeneration factor is actually his cells are dying. His cells are cancerous, so he's actually always dying. Hence the Deadpool. But while Wolverine, because of the I'm sorry, I'm about to say it wrong. I'm about to act like Curtis for a minute. What the fuck is the
You
word?
thought it was me.
What the fuck is the word? Come on. Y'all know this shit.
Adamantium.
There you go. Adamantium. Surprised that you knew it. Fuck. This is a wild day. His healing factor, he's actually regenerating all the time, and his cells are replenished and replaced. So I like seeing the two different healing factors and regeneration together in a teamwork.
That's all right. You shouldn't talk shit.
God damn it.
Damn.
Shut the fuck
That's
up.
okay. I'll talk all the shit. That's fine.
I got you. First, let's talk about cameos, and I'm gonna play a video. Thank you to Straw Hat Goofy for breaking down the Wolverine cameos. Damn.
One time for the
Jeff
goof.
be nice. Jeff be nice. It's the Straw Hat Goofy for breaking down the Wolverine cameos.
So spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. If you haven't seen it, drop a like and come back later. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's talk about and break down the different Wolverine variants that we saw in the movie. First up, we have Patch. That's the Wolverine that we saw at the casino table with an eye patch over his head. Patch is an alias that Wolverine uses when he goes undercover at this place called Madripoor. In fact, we were already introduced to the island of Madripoor in Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Also, Patch and Hulk's Joe Fixit. Really weird time for Marvel. Speaking of Hulk, we saw a variant of Logan in the classic brown and yellow outfit who was about to fight the Hulk. Always liked him in this outfit, it was good to see him, but a little fun fact about this scene. Obviously couldn't get Mark Ruffalo to appear in the scene, which is why the Hulk is shot just from the head down. But you can see Hulk from Thor Ragnarok in the reflection of Wolverine's claws. We see Old Man Logan Wolverine. There has been a live action iteration of Old Man Logan before. We saw that in the Logan movie. But this one was the most accurate one in look and behavior because we saw him blast Deadpool with a shotgun. The reason for this is because Logan vowed never to pop his claws again. We saw a Wolverine variant that was basically the cover of the Uncanny X-Men. The setting was different though because it doesn't look like that in the book because he's in Australia. Here the movie just says this looks way cooler, so they adapted the cover. And finally, Henry Cavill is Wolverine. This one has been a huge fan cast and rumor for about a couple years now. And I love Henry Cavill. I like the idea of him as Wolverine and I agree with Deadpool. It just feels right, but that hair did not. Like, it just, I know that's his comic accurate hair, but it just didn't go for me. But still, great cameo.
All right.
We missed the short king.
Yeah, he missed. He missed two. He missed
Yeah.
the short one and the other one that was right after that. He missed two.
The height accuracy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the height accurate Wolverine.
The comic book accurate Wolverine.
All right. And then I could not find a video that broke down all the Deadpools, but needless to say, there are a lot of fucking Deadpools.
Yes.
They didn't even get them all, which is crazy.
But
One of my
they
favorites.
all love Peter. Peter is where it counts.
Listen,
My favorite was there.
there's the samurai Deadpool, there's the little baby Deadpool,
Mm-hmm.
there's a Groot pool, there's a Hawkeye pool, there's even a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a Galactus pool.
He died at some point, but it's okay.
Yeah.
And then of course, dog pool, which everybody fell
Mary
in love with.
Poppins. Mary.
Yeah.
Well, his
Mary
name is Dog
Poppins.
Pool.
The name is
Mary
Mary
Poppins.
Poppins.
Get it right.
Mary
Right.
Poppins. Aren't you precious? Needless to say, Deadpool was supposed to reset the MCU and usher in a new era. I think Fahey said it's the era of the mutants after this. The fact that the main villain is Professor X's twin sister, which is comic book accurate, she absolutely tried to kill that motherfucker in the womb, like tried to strangle him in the womb. But in the MCU, they banish her into the void.
Yep. TVA got rid of her. They wasn't with her shit at all.
As a baby.
Yeah, but even then, they wasn't with her shit, but they used her as a pawn to, as a warden of sorts.
She allowed herself to be used.
Yeah.
Until she didn't.
Right.
So.
Until niggas got out of pocket, as they are wont to do.
Mm-hmm. It's always a male too, but you know that's neither here nor there.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
It's the truth.
It's
favorite cameo.
Blade.
Yeah, I would say probably Blade.
Blade.
Kurt, before you start, side note. In the theater I was at watching Deadpool, I want to give a shout out to the crowd I was in, because when Blade showed up, the entire audience lost their shit, and I was like, wait a minute. Y'all niggas fuck with it, okay.
Shaq was like, okay, y'all know what it's heading for. I mean, is that who I was most excited for? I think I was hypest for Johnny Storm. I thought how they handled it was so hilarious. Not saying that it was the one my reaction was, holy shit, Cap's in this. And then it was like, oh, you motherfucker. Oh,
no, because I had heard the rumor for a while that Chris Evans was going to be in it. So when he showed up, I was like, okay, whatever. Captain America, fine. When he turned out to be Johnny, I laughed. I was like, oh, that's so fun.
Right. I thought that was just so well done. Because, I mean, Blade was he was ushered in with Elektra and Gambit. It was to me, I felt like Blade needed a better intro.
Don't even put Gambit in there.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You look fine.
The dialogue.
I was disgusted.
He was like, "Is the Minions your dialect coach?" Like,
Can I just say, like, his accent? I feel like it was way too forced.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like whoever trained him to talk like that was like, "Hey, here's the clip notes, nigga. Just run with it."
I want to know.
I felt like it was bad on purpose.
Yeah.
And that's why I left it alone.
All right, wait. Let me just say this. Even though it was bad on purpose, we know this is an unserious movie. We got it. People who are Gambit fans, personally myself and a whole bunch of others, we see Gambit in a different light. So it's like, this character, I didn't expect him to be like totally harsh, totally violent. I expected him to be like, take some shots at Deadpool and actually have the dialect he's supposed to fucking have. This shit was not it. I didn't like the hair. The hair was not giving. It just wasn't. I've never seen Gambit plus size at this point. I'm not even going to lie.
Not you calling Channing Tatum big body.
I like Channing Tatum. I do, but
it's just a big body Benz variant.
Yeah, I didn't know who it was. I was playing Gambit. I ain't even going to lie.
I said Channing Tatum was a BBW baddie.
I'm just saying, I like Channing Tatum, but not in this.
You say he's great value. He's great value Gambit.
Damn.
It was Timu Gambit.
It really was.
I'm trying. It was Sheehan. Don't do that. I was best Gambit. It was better than
Are we mad about the brand of playing cards he used?
No, now his fight scenes were fire. His fight scenes were fire.
The fight choreography in this movie is some of the best fight choreography I've seen in a minute. It was pristine. It was so good. And maybe that was because of like the R rating, but I was just like, yes.
No, Hugh Jackman really embodied that animalistic. When we've seen plenty of people do it at cosplay and whatnot, but when he did it, I was like, ooh. Great explanation for the comic book accurate suit.
Yeah.
And it didn't really hit me what Scott and Jean he was talking about.
Yeah.
Until like, he's talking about the original Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X-Men. Like that version.
I mean, but that storyline right there was so amazing to see Cassandra in his mind, and he's just like breaking down the whole like what really happened and him seeing them get killed. Well, not get killed, but him coming back to find them all dead, knowing that you did absolutely nothing, and then you turning into this vicious animal you claim that you're not. Loved it. Chef's
I
kiss.
thought it was like a variant of them because in the Fox movie they don't wear those suits; they wear the black leather.
Yeah.
And Scott actually makes fun of him, being like, "Oh, what were you expecting? Yellow spandex?"
Right.
So I thought it was a variant of those characters, or maybe it could have been them because after like the Days of Future Past things changed. So maybe like it could have been like in that renewed, restored branch timeline. Maybe.
Well, I put it like this. It could have been in one of Deadpool's. I mean, Deadpool did some time traveling too.
True.
Plenty of it.
I mean, I don't know. Because here's the thing. The Deadpool in the Wolverine movie wasn't a Deadpool of the past. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So they kind of blended time travel versus multiversal travel, because really he wasn't time traveling. He went and attacked other Deadpools in another universe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you, Tef. And even the Wolverine, like you can't like they said, you can't bring a variant from another timeline over to this timeline and set it right at the timeline. As a matter of fact, to do that is dangerous.
Right.
But for some reason, there was a lot of continuity issues with this entire movie.
Continuity.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
You saying the variant word.
You said it wrong, but okay.
It was a variant.
Yeah, them variant ass niggas. And I
Right.
mean, of course, there were some key things. Number one, Daredevil died, which is wild. X-23 from, well, it's the X-23 from Deadpool's universe.
Yeah.
All grown up. It was so amazing to see that.
Yeah.
It was so amazing.
So there were certain points in the story where I had to just turn my brain off and realize it's a Deadpool movie. This shit ain't supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be fun watching him. Like, they didn't even explain how he got adamantium blades. They just gave him.
The TVA gave it to him.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did adamantium come from?
The TVA. Listen.
TVA.
The TVA had everything. What are you talking about?
Right. The TVA got fucking like the Infinity Stones laying around. What are you talking about?
In a drawer. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Huh? All right. Well, I mean, hey, listen. Whatever works. And now apparently adamantium is now introduced into the regular continuity, and apparently it's the metal of the
continuity.
That's what I said.
Just keep thinking variant, people. He's gonna say a variant word.
Like I
saying
said,
alternative
it's in the regular constitutional, so it's normal now. That what the point is. It's in the shit. Is there something about the movie you didn't like?
I didn't like, after a while, I didn't like all the meta jokes and like the fourth wall breaking.
Mm-hmm.
It got like at a certain point, it was like you are trying too hard, and I get it. You're like, this might be the last time I get to play this character in this way, and I'm going basically so I'm gonna do it all, and it was like he got in his own way. It like at one point I started to be like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. No. There's a few points in this where I was just like, oh my God, I would have killed him. Shut the fuck up.
But that's the point of Deadpool. Like he wants to make you feel shut the fuck up, but he's not going to.
No,
Sorry.
you should make the characters around you feel that way. Me as a paying audience member should never be like, bro, hurry the fuck. I was like, how is this movie 2 hours and I still feel like I've been sitting here too long?
It felt like it was like 3 hours almost.
Yeah,
it felt like
I thought it was a 2.5 hour movie.
No, it's supposed to be, the runtime is 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yep.
It just felt like you were sitting there that long.
Forever.
I didn't feel I was sitting there that long for me. I don't know.
Well, I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I will admit that it did set a couple of things in motion for like the TVA.
If we ever see them niggas again.
Yeah, because they were in Loki.
Yeah.
I mean, they were a catalyst here in Deadpool. I thought this dude Paradox came out of left field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
But
kind
I
of
feel like if they were gonna wrap it in with the Kang storyline, it would have made more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Yes, it would have. Yes, it would have. And introducing him in this would have been perfect. It's a shame because a lot of this is a pivot. That's why Wolverine Wolverine Deadpool took a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
They had to do some reshoots.
Well, also there was a writer strike in the middle of it too, so they couldn't make script changes while they were shooting because of that as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it killed the box office. Destroyed. It's one of their best films in their last 10 films.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a cash cow. And in true Deadpool fashion, he turns to Hugh Jackman and says,
That's how I feel about Robert Downey Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Still, that nigga can't stand upright anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, Hugh still looked good. Even though they had a little CGI and stuff going on, the chest was giving, the abs. I felt all of that.
Yeah, he was looking good.
Real good.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman said he had to get back in the gym and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Had to hop back in the lab for this one.
That's crazy because him and his wife, they've been together like 20 years. They just got divorced, And he always used to joke that his wife used to love when he played Logan because he would always get like in super good shape and everything.
She was like,
Yeah.
Berserker raised this pussy, nigga.
No, but Ryan Reynolds makes that joke. He goes, "Oh, he really let himself go in the divorce, and then like it rips his stuff off, and he's like ripped like Jesus." It's crazy.
Yeah. I think that Ryan Reynolds, Robert Downey Jr. is probably the best casted Marvel character ever, next to Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, you can't get more perfect.
Yeah. Baby knife.
No. Dead ass. We saw Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool before it was even a thing. Blade 3, we were like,
that's it. He's the one.
We saw it. We all were like, yes. And the fact that not only did he spin that into a Deadpool movie, but a successful franchise. And I dare say the Deadpool movies were way better than all. The Deadpool franchise is better than the Iron Man franchise.
I enjoyed it more.
Oh, before you speak, think about that.
I'll say this. I do agree with you.
I would say that's actually not that controversial of a take because, like, I would say all three Deadpools are bangers, whereas all three Iron Man are not.
Yeah.
And also, what Ryan said in his interview, he said that he always, Deadpool was one of his favorite characters growing up in comics, and he said it was his passion and his dream to play him, and he played the fuck out of Deadpool. I gotta give it to him. I love him for that. I love him for this.
When a nerd, keep nerds in the right. Harrison Ford saying, "I don't know who Red Hulk is, and I don't give a damn." Oh, I hate that shit. Get him the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
Like
I thought he said he did go back and read a couple of the comics.
Man, fuck that old ass nigga. Han Solo can kiss my dick as far as I'm concerned.
That motherfucker ain't built for tough.
That's all I'm saying, Shaq. Like, I'm not saying you gotta know who the character is at least.
Yeah.
Right.
Be willing to do some of the reading.
That's why I love Henry Cavill and everything that he does. Because if he doing it, The Witcher, that was he said, hey, he was arguing with the writers like that ain't the way to do it.
Right.
And I'll give Channing Tatum his props on the fact that he was really passionate about being Gambit for a long time. They kept putting his movie to the side. Fox was just like, no, we can't do this. Disney took over and Disney was like, yeah, we're not doing this. And then eventually they get to it. So he has his moment and he talked about how it was a passion for him for a long time. I respect him for that. Though I did not like seeing GE refrigerator built Gambit. It's cool.
I said he got a big body like a Tahoe from 22.
I appreciate it.
Damn, she said Gambit was on 22s.
But I respect them. I respect them for knowing the character.
He really loves the character. I want to believe that accent was bad on purpose.
I do too, but it's just not given. I can't.
Listen, the fight choreo, that nigga light on his feet. Like that dance background come in handy because he was putting in that motherfucking work. Like
he Magic Mike the shit out of that character.
So much work fighting, and it was so amazing. But the voice, if he had just shut the fuck up, I probably would have enjoyed the character. Swear to God.
They should have ADR'd over all his lines. Like
how did we feel about Elektra being in it?
I'm cool.
I liked it.
I was like, I could think of at least 5 other characters I would have rather have seen.
So who would you have rather seen over her?
Yeah.
So we're talking about 5. I would Ghost Rider.
You want Nicolas Cage?
Well, no.
Well, I was about to say, you want Ghost Rider? You want Nicolas Cage?
That's who you was finna get.
Bullseye.
So there was a alternate Bullseye in there. There was a variant Bullseye in with Nova's people.
If somebody wasn't asleep.
It was a black guy, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it was the Punisher.
So his character is killed off screen.
I know, but I would have Punisher. I would have preferred
Thomas Jane.
No. My boy from the Netflix
Oh,
series.
so his Punisher is alive and canon, so he wouldn't have been in this movie.
All right, then the boy from Rome. I mean, I forget.
Dolph Lundgren?
No, not Dolph. Oh, that would have been great. No, now that would have been fire. Dolph Lundgren's Punisher? Yes.
No.
Yes, please.
Not over Elektra. Not for me.
What?
Not for me.
Tripping. Who else?
Would Toby been too much?
He was in Spider-Man.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, just someone from Spider-Man just happened to be around.
No, it would have been overkill for that character.
Okay, I'm saying. You know, the whole Spider-Man and Deadpool dynamic is always hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool or whatever, but I mean,
it would have taken away
it
from
would have been too much.
Wolverine.
It would have been too much.
Yeah, and it would have taken away from the dynamic with Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, no, they did do Abomination. Hold on. I'm scrolling through. Yeah. Anybody from the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
They brought back that guy. I'm looking through all the non-Fox. I mean, all the Fox property. Not Man Thing. Yeah. Ghost Rider. But I know Nicolas Cage would. But they had Nicolas Cage in the Flash.
Yeah, as the variant.
Yeah, he could have did a cameo.
I think he talked about Chris Evans blowing up the budget. That's why he had to get him killed. I think Nicolas Cage definitely would have. The budget would have been out of pocket.
Venom.
Unless they brought unless they bought the Punisher from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the Hispanic guy.
Reyes. Yep. Yeah. Now that would,
Yeah,
I would like that. Agent Coulson would have been great.
Not over Elektra. I felt like Elektra was a nice,
nice touch. Yeah.
And
I mean, you do have some type of opposition to female characters, which I'm not feeling
right.
Wow.
But I feel like Elektra was fine. I don't know what the shade is about her right now, but I
is a hater and he doesn't like female characters.
Damn.
Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman.
What? We're not talking about DC right now, baby. We're talking about Marvel. Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
You ain't shit. She said, "Keep it to Marvel, baby." They fucking up. All right. I thought Bishop might have been a good alternate.
I
love it. Tevin was like, Okay, see, Tank said she didn't care. I just felt like it was like it was lackluster to me.
I was like, oh yeah, that bitch was Elektra. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I like
remember her. Now, mind you, I didn't say I had a problem with X-23. I thought that was a good one.
Well, she needed to be in there. She was necessary for the film.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I fucking got it. And y'all gonna be like,
it's a male, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. All right, go ahead.
No, hold on. I got to put this on the regular screen for this one. I got it. David Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. Teffy, you ain't shiggle biggle.
Neither is David Hasselhoff.
That would have been fucking hilarious and epic.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
nobody's talking about her being Elektra.
You're the only one talking about her being her at this point.
Right. You're the only one talking about how it didn't fit, how you didn't like her. Everybody else was cool with it.
Right.
Not Tink.
Somebody got to side with you.
Right.
Somebody got to
Listen, she's allowed to have her wrong opinion.
Damn. You see how quick they turn on you?
Love her.
Damn. She was Team Teffy 5 seconds ago.
Damn.
All right.
That's wild and crazy behavior.
Yeah, I don't think they could have did a lot of that. Either way. All right. See, See, Tank said, I got you. Thank you, babe. Yeah, I mean, I think, or what if they would have brought back Darwin and fixed that shit?
Can we just have a female? If you want to replace her,
right?
No. Hold on.
I feel like all of
KJ,
this.
I'm not saying. Oh, now you're right. They didn't need to replace her per se. I just felt like I needed more than just a lecturer.
You got
You
Blake.
need to stay awake is what you needed to do. Okay, that's what
Also-
you needed to do, sir.
Right.
How about that?
Nigga, they
Fix
couldn't
this.
even get Vinny Jones to come back to be the fucking juggernaut. Like, chill. And that nigga not doing shit else right now.
He like, I'm good. I'm straight. Blade,
Thank you,
absolutely. So when Blade showed up, I was excited, but I was just like, God damn, Wesley, you lost all that weight, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, he's aged.
Yeah, and he said that he tried to bulk back up. Like he also had to get back in shape for the role.
I was like, I don't know, cuz that trench coat look a little loose on you.
He had to get it taken in.
Yeah, I said you need to suck some blood or something, nigga. You gotta stop using that diet blood. These vegans out here is fucking up
Ain't
your
no
game.
tailors in the void, baby. That
Yo.
jacket is what it is.
Hey, Taffy, he be eating these vegan vampires and shit. You need to.
Listen,
But he
all
can't get
the
nothing
time.
to eat in a void. It's just like
Right.
that. You're
Hey.
in a void. What are you? Who are you shooting at?
Wait over here with them Gen Z blood like this.
Yeah. You like that's that GMO
It's
shit.
that non-GMO bullshit.
Yeah, these niggas.
We're
eating soy
the
cookies
rave
and-
on ecstasy, motherfuckers.
This motherfucker,
Right.
motherfucker's always trying to skate uphill to get soy milk. What?
Goddamn from concentrated ass motherfuckers.
These old Trader Joe head ass niggas. But
Oh goddamn
But-
cage-free bitches.
it was good to see. It was good to see all the cameos. I think they all helped. I thought the fight scene was done really well, especially the end fight scene because it was about let them get their. It was almost sentimental, like let them get their final hurrah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, and the fact in real life, Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds were able to make peace after Blade 3, because there was a lot of heavy rumors that they didn't like each other. And Wesley was like, yo, after 20 years, Ryan just out of the blue texts him and like, look, I got this idea. I want to bring you on for Deadpool. And Wesley was like, shit, yeah, I'll do it. And I mean, considering Wesley's tax problems and the fact that nigga ain't really, I'm just speaking of the buck. And he like, what that check looking like?
Listen, he paid the IRS. He paid up now.
He good. That Marvel check put him back right. He like, I missed this money. Shit.
I'm just glad to see he not like blackballed anymore because it seemed like he couldn't get no work for a minute.
And Wesley is the disrespect to Wesley Snipes. Honestly, he was the Jonathan Majors. Like Wesley could do it all from action to drama. Trust and believe me.
Even comedy. Remember Tu Wong Fu?
Yo.
Yeah.
What Wesley was from Passenger 57 to Blade to Tu Wong Fu to White Men Can't Jump to dramas Jungle Fever. Wesley is probably one of the, I want to say this correctly, better black actors that has had longevity.
Yeah.
And consistently is in quality movies. That's the addendum. Like there's a lot of good like I think they just said that Denzel's biggest flop of a movie was Fallen. And I don't know if y'all saw Fallen.
Crazy.
But it's a great movie.
Yeah.
If that's
what
his
I'm
big,
saying. I was like, that's wild.
I mean, it did better than Virtuoso, which is but Denzel makes it better. But the fact that Fallen is your biggest flop.
Fallen is the one with the demon, right?
Yeah.
That jumps from person to person. That movie is fantastic.
That's his biggest flop.
That movie is great.
That's like saying your lowest grade is like a 92.
Yeah, yeah. That's the shit where you be like, why you even tell us that? Like, don't even come over here with that bullshit.
It's still passing. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Right.
Yeah, Kim said it best. And Fallen is a classic. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And it's got John Goodman was great next to him.
Yeah.
And that's early Denzel. Like that's Ricochet. I mean, even then, if you're gonna get a flop, get it early. That means he ain't had nothing but a run of good movies.
Shit, even that one, The Bone Collector, he just lay in the bed the whole movie. Nigga is
When you start, look, before we deviate, when you start really getting into Denzel's movie, he has some ones where you be like, oh yeah, like Deja Vu. But he made it good.
Yeah. Right. Denzel, the movie was trash. Denzel.
I mean, Denzel could sit here right now and say absolutely nothing and make it look fucking good.
But just do facial expressions.
Real shit.
Right.
So y'all gonna make me look up Denzel movies now, god damn it.
Listen, Denzel was in what was that? Much Ado About Nothing, and I was like, hey daddy.
Let me tell you something. I just looked up an article.
Daddy, chill.
It said Denzel's 47 best movies. That means he got more movies, but this is the 47 that he's good at.
His 47 best is insane.
I'm gonna give
y'all
not
even like 10, 20.
Y'all want his top 10 or top 20?
Top 10.
Top
Yeah.
10.
10.
Inside Man, number 10. Unstoppable, the joint with the train. I didn't think it was that great, but that's number 9. Malcolm
It might be better than you remember it being.
Probably. Yeah. Malcolm fucking X is number 8, and that is my all-time favorite thing that Denzel.
I feel like for black people, that's
not him.
You know, I mean, it's Kurt. So,
yeah.
Crimson Tide, masterpiece.
That was great.
That was a
That's the one on the submarine, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Him and
Gene Hackman in it.
Two intense motherfuckers going at it.
Yeah.
Love me some Gene Hackman. Much to Do About Nothing. Mississippi Masala. I ain't never even seen that one.
I've never seen that one.
Devil in a Blue Dress.
Yes, Lord.
Fences. Wow, they really put Fences up there.
Was he nominated for an Oscar for Fences?
Yeah. The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Ooh, I heard it was excellent.
And of course, Glory.
I like Glory.
Nowhere did you hear Training
Glory
Day?
is number 1.
Yeah, they got Glory as his number 1.
What the fuck?
No. Think about that. That's his top 10. Notice what I didn't say. I didn't say Training Day. I didn't say John
Q.
John Q. I didn't say Courage Under Fire. I didn't say the Hurricane, American Gangster, Philadelphia, Manchurian Candidate, He Got Game, Antoine Fisher, Flight, A Soldier Story, Cry Freedom, Ricochet, The Equalizer franchise. I didn't say Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
No Magnificent Seven, no Out of Time.
Oh, I love the Magnificent Seven.
Pelican Brief, Safe House,
Safe
Power,
House.
The Book of Eli.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Siege. Oh my God, how did they have Siege at 41? That is a great movie. Fallen is at 42. Man on fucking fire.
Dang.
I feel like this list is backwards. I feel like the list is backwards. That's
Teffy,
crazy.
they got The Bone Collector at number 46.
I feel like this is a non-African American made system.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
It can't even be Americans who made this list. Like the fuck.
Somebody asked about the Book of Eli. They got the Book of Eli at.
Who's the author of this? Like, who we got to blame specifically?
I'm.
Sounds like a Kenneth. Sounds like a Kenneth motherfucker.
They got Book of Eli at 39.
No.
I mean, listen. I appreciate
That was really good.
I appreciate the deep cuts of Much Ado About Nothing and Macbeth, but you're not putting Training Day and like at the top is crazy to me.
Right.
Yeah,
like
that's
the
wild,
stuff
isn't
he
it?
got nominated for Academy Awards,
Yeah.
we're not putting him.
Right.
They don't make the top 5, top 10.
Oh,
Well, a black person didn't do this list. That's clear.
Yeah. Yes.
That's clear.
It's given not to talk to the board of African Americans.
No, because at this point, a nigga that don't watch movies didn't make this list. Cause ain't no way.
yeah.
Boy, ain't no motherfucking way.
Siege. The Siege. If y'all never seen, have y'all ever seen The Siege?
Yeah.
Probably.
That was the one with the terrorist attacks and whatnot. Yo,
I believe that.
I have not seen that one.
That was one of my all-time favorite movies for a long time. Either way, great twist ending too. Back to Deadpool Wolverine. Sorry. You know we gotta go down a rabbit hole and come back.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds.
The bull.
Yeah, the bull. Knocked the John out the park.
Right.
They absolutely have built a cash cow around Deadpool and Wolverine, and it makes way for now almost a reset in the MCU. Next up, we have Captain America, and hopefully Marvel really tightens the reins on what's coming down the pike. We know we got Agatha coming down the pike. It was Agatha all along. You got Agatha coming down the pike. We have Captain America coming down the pike. Who else? What else is coming up? I love how everybody was like, I don't fucking know shit.
Listen, everybody looked at their phones to look it up.
Right. It's like, and today's search is brought to you by.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we need an updated list because now some of this shit is not the same.
Yeah.
So Venom Last Dance is coming up.
It's
universe adjacent.
Yes. That's your homie down the street doing something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Craven
also not gonna be great.
Craven coming up.
No one's paying.
Also, no.
Brave New World. The Thunderbolts is coming up. Fantastic.
And I'm only like moderately kind of interested in the Thunderbolts. Like they're gonna have to release a trailer soon because a bitch don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm with you, Tuh. Blade, if ever they figure their shit out. And then Armor Wars. Armor Wars is coming up.
Armor Wars I'm looking forward to.
And I'm gonna need my boy, man. I'm gonna need my boy to come back, man.
That would be hilarious.
He would have been nice to see
man.
Oh, that's who they should have brought back. Oh,
Terrence Howard is Rhodey with the suit on.
Hey, that shit would have been funny as fuck.
No, tell me that. Now that would have been a cameo for your ass.
They put me in the void, man. TVA took me out, man.
I'm with Deadpool, man. I'm with Wolverine. Yeah. Wolverine is nasty.
Wolverine is crazy.
Yo, Wolverine is nasty work.
Actually,
I need everybody in the chat. Terrence Howard for MCU.
Yeah. Wolverine, let that go viral.
Wolverine, Armored Man, Dead Man.
Listen, we about to let my man Shaq go ahead and get his workout on. We had almost at the 2.5 hour mark. I just want to say, I want to get ratings for Deadpool from the panel. Shaq, what do you give it out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it a strong 9.2.
Ooh.
Spicy.
I feel like 9.2 because one R-rated film, and like when you put a franchise with Deadpool and Wolverine, it has to be R-rated. Definitely a good respect to Fox doing their Marvel thing and having the characters that want to get their final shine, and some who never got it but got it in this, and just kind of just like emphasizing since the jump of let's fucking go, ever since the first trailer all the way down. It's like they promised you this Deadpool Wolverine movie from way back when and still kept that consistency of like, this is whatever the fuck we're going to give you, and never deviated from what they introduced to us in the beginning.
Okay. Taffy?
In my video, I gave it an 8.5, and I'm gonna stick there. 8.5 out of 10.
Faye J?
8 out of 10, specifically because of the ending. And I think the 8 really got me where they showed when you go past the credits and they're showing from all the different X-Men, all the different characters. That touched my heart. It was like, I remember.
I liked it too.
I miss that about movies where they used to show you the blooper reel and shit during the credits. Like
The nostalgia was real, man.
I love when Pixar did that.
Yeah. When they would do it like the cartoon bloopers.
Yeah, like Toy Story was funny as fuck for me.
Yeah. So was Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. The blooper, the reel at the end, for me, surmises a journey that all of us have been on since Blade debuted. I saw Blade in the theaters, and whether your Marvel journey started with Blade and you just didn't know it, or you thought it began with Iron Man.
But really, it was way
really,
back
was.
there.
Yeah, we had to be kind of educated on it, but the comic book fans knew what it was. Shit, we didn't. A lot of motherfuckers didn't know Blade was a comic book character. Shit like this is nostalgic to me because Deadpool works because we saw the movies, we followed the rumors, the jokes and Easter eggs in that movie was for nerds. It wasn't for your common moviegoer. Channing Tatum being Gambit only hits because of how they lobbied. Blade being in it only hits because you know how important Wesley was to the MCU. Elektra was there. X-20.
She was in 2 movies, bro.
Elektra was there. X-23 closed out Logan and took on the mantle. Cassandra fucking Xavier? Are you kidding me? You gotta be an X-Men.
I will say with Cassandra, and I hate to interrupt. I'm so sorry.
But you're doing it anyway. Go ahead.
Shut up. So Cassandra really pulled it together for me because a lot of people don't know about her because a lot of people don't focus on it. They think X-Men is just Xavier, but no, it's his sister and him. But she got shipped off a grip ago from the womb, and it's nice to see it. And also Logan bringing in that point where he was like, if Xavier knew where you were, he would have ripped the universe to find you. That shit right there.
Well, she's actually a shadow creature who attached herself to Charles and then manifested in the womb. But I feel like her actress, to me, that was 10 out of 10. She's one of my favorite villains. She was
y'all all just gonna shit on my
sorry.
And did.
Yeah, that's all right.
And
it was black women doing this, so I don't mind. The whole fingers in the head thing was a little freaky to me, but when she dragged that nigga down the steps, I loved it.
I loved it. That was my favorite part.
What I will say is,
like someone got aroused by that.
You gotta be a fucking. you gotta be a comic book fan and a Deadpool fan. That was a Ryan Reynolds circle jerk to every one of you Deadpool fans. Y'all got it all. Y'all got the Deadpool team. Like literally, that is a mainstay in Deadpool comic books. Lady Deadpool, Dogpool, all of them motherfuckers.
Shout out to Zenpool,
Baby Pool.
So with that being said,
shout out to Ryan Reynolds who cast his wife as Lady Deadpool and his two kids as Kid Pool and Baby Pool.
Baby Pool, yep.
Adorable.
Nerds.
It's okay with nepotism when white people do it.
It's nepotism.
Oh, he even casted Tom Holland's brother as a
brother.
Deadpool.
Yeah.
Nerd shit, y'all. This is stuff that we appreciate it because you know what? I'm sorry. I have to double up on this comment. My favorite moment, I have to change it. When he pulls his mask down. I lost my shit in the theater. And I said
that part.
That was I remember I saw when he pulled. I said, "I'm about the nut. I'm about the butts."
Yeah.
The climax has been reached.
Yeah, no, bro, because that's a nerdgasm. Come on, Wolverine with the mask.
What killed me is I was like, where the fuck has it been this whole time?
Right into the bed.
Like folded up and tucked into the neck collar. Like,
you
what
damn
the fuck?
right.
Where was it?
He said that's what that padding is. Shit, I got this. So I mean, it. To Teffy's point, it got to be a little too meta for me in many places. It was still a quintessential Deadpool movie. I didn't like how they kind of resolved the fight scene with a Pete coming up and settling the shit, but it makes sense for Deadpool. I get it. I thought it would have been better with Brad Pitt coming back as the invisible nigga, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like a butt naked Brad Pitt, like, hey. Right. But at the end of the day, I gave it a strong 7.5, and it's probably the best 7.5 movie
I was gonna say that's crazy considering how good it was.
Yeah.
Right.
I said what I said.
Some people have to learn to stay awake through movies, and then they might realize how great
I didn't seen it 1.5 times. One and a quarter times.
And
not everybody going. It's right up there with
I
y'all.
feel like if it was a titty there,
no. You know what, Shaq? You know what it would have made it higher for me if it made more sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It did not make sense. It did not. Yeah. It didn't reset the MCU like I thought it would.
No, and I felt like though I feel kind of like that's like those were too high, like too lofty of an aspiration for it to put on it in the first place, which is why I gave it like a higher score for that reason. Because I was just like, that is like literally like flying into the fucking sun, and that wasn't fair to that movie because I felt like it wasn't their place.
And because that's what they touted it as.
It's also still the wrong Wolverine variant in a different verse, and it's very confusing. It's like
you can't do. Like, thank you, Faye J. You can't have all these homages to nerds and then not have it make sense.
Yeah,
you fucking with my giblets.
But because they didn't go to this movie to see it make sense. They went for dick jokes and to see Wolverine go rawr.
Yeah, but also because of the fact that his X-Men are dead, so it just raises a lot of questions. Because what are you going to do in this verse? Right. I get it.
And by taking him out of his universe and putting him in your universe, didn't you just kill that universe?
Right. Is his universe doomed unless he's not the anchor point of his universe? But what the like, and they're not again, an 8.5. I gave you I was like an 8 to 8.5 because
and then you also back. He also the TVA brought back X-23, and it was 2 other people from there. So they was all at the birthday. Well, not the birthday party. I guess the after celebration. At this point, so
it was the after party and after party.
So I just,
I can respect.
Again, why was X-23 in the void in the first place?
Good question.
Unless she's not the X-23 from,
but she is
Deadpool's timeline.
Logan. She's from that old man Logan because she said.
But I'm saying unless there was she's from a different timeline.
Oh, see, that's the bullshit I'm
right.
talking about.
But that's something I'm like to your point. Like
no, yeah, you agree with me. I know.
Convoluted. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, because now we could just go. Well, it's the version of the same version in the version. It's 616.A, 616.B.
Right.
Even Gambit being there too. It throws it. I was confused as to why he was in the void for real. Because I was like, the X-Men, and then I'm saying like we've never had a Wolverine around these parts. I have questions. I have many questions.
I mean, he makes the joke though, where he's like, maybe I was born here. Like, right. Like maybe he actually never existed anywhere. Like, and that to me was enough explanation for the Gambit for me. I was like, right, because his thing never came to fruition, so he was just born in the void. That's fine. That's funny.
And that's funny because there's so many times where Deadpool is like so much exposition. Right. You know what I mean?
But it was like one of those things where I was like, you don't need to say that though, because now you make it feel like it's so much exposition. Like at points where it was like, okay, I felt like the story was finally moving along. He'd be like, oh, well, are you gonna do that? Boy, shut up. Just like, oh, you pausing to make like a quip is making the movie so much longer.
Yeah.
And it was like, I get it. You need the fucking attention, but like, we don't.
And at least in my finality, Blade turned into the camera and saying there's only one Blade.
Yeah. That's not true.
Well, if the movie ever the fuck get made, God almighty, because Director number
Mike
3
said they're
dropped
bringing
off.
everything together to blow it all up in Secret Wars, and everything will be a Secret Timeline 616. Fine, I get it. I'm a little over all this multiversal shit. It's gotten to the point now where I'm done with it.
Now it's literally a joke.
Yeah,
if you want to be real, they're not really doing it for our generation. They're ending this timeline for us, but it's really for the next generation of kids. Like it's really not for us. It's not for us nostalgic as comic book lovers. It's not for us. It's for the next generation. Let's be real.
I believe it's a little bit for both. I just feel like in Endgame, they fucked themselves because what did they use to explain shit? Time travel. Once you open the door to time travel, oh my God. Now we went from time travel to multiversal travel. And then if you want to bring in the X-Men, you talk about some motherfuckers that raw dog the shit out of time travel and different versions. Oh my God. Them niggas is they the worst of, they are the Jeffrey Epsteins of the fucking molesting time travel.
I don't care. I don't give a shit if it means I might get House of M.
All right, folks, let's get ready to wrap this up. Wow. She is such a Scarlet Witch fan.
Consensually or non-consensually.
No. So the House of M was not consensual. No more mutants. Nobody asked for that shit. She fucked up mutants for years. I love how Teffy's like, I'm here for all of that.
Women's rights and women's wrongs, baby.
Scarlet Witch has got now. That's a motherfucker you need to put down. That's a motherfucker you need to put down.
No wonder the TVA hasn't gotten to her. So unhinged.
They don't want that smoke.
And don't.
Listen, anytime Cassandra said a little pocket magician with his tricks, like, damn, that's how you look at Stephen Strange.
Listen, the Sorcerer Supreme.
But we're talking about Cassandra. She didn't give a fuck.
Right. She ain't never had a Wanda come through there either, though.
No, at all.
I hate to say this. You know what else they could have did? They could have took one of the cartoon niggas and made him in real life in the Void.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Killmonger.
From what if? Yeah.
Just anything that's not a woman. Just any other penis will do.
All right, folks. This is Head Nerds in Charge, and it has been another Wednesday night with the crew. I'm surprised. It started off with just 2, but of course, Mike Bebe kids, we don't die, we multiply.
Wow.
And Shaq, could you let everybody know where they can follow and support you?
As I'm drinking. Sir Shaq Lee on multiple platforms except for TikTok, because I ain't got time for that shit. Right. My Twitter is public, my IG is private. Drink responsibly, motherfuckers. Let's fucking go.
And do it for Shaq because he can't.
Side note.
No, wait. There have been some changes, but I'll mention that another time.
Oh, Mike City, I'm gonna text you that information that you hit me up. I got you, bro. FJ LaFleur, let everybody know where they can follow and support you.
You can follow me everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as FJ LaFleur. There's also a fake me out there, so don't follow her. Follow me.
She got a variant. She famous now.
She got a variant out there. Salvador, I'm with that. If all this timeline shit gives me Avengers versus X-Men,
yeah,
that might be what they're doing for Secret Wars.
Now that would be entertaining.
I'm with that. Teffy Wonder, can you take us home?
Yes, baby. You can follow me at Teffy Wonder. Listen, shout out to everybody who pulled up for Gussy Talk last night.
For all 400 of them.
403 of you. Yes. Listen, we'll be going live this Sunday again to do it with you, and I'll be back next Tuesday as well. Follow me at Teffy Wonder over on my X, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. That's where I'm the most active. I love y'all, but Facebook, I'm not doing it with y'all. Facebook friend requests have closed for the summer. Okay, listen, that's my purse. I don't know.
It's a rumble.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy King Kurt live, and we slowly are inching towards our 300th episode, which is wild. That and I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's been rocking with us. Last couple months have been busy and troublesome. Life been lifing, and I know we've missed a couple weeks, which we do not usually do, but the fact that y'all pull up and y'all support and you continue to show love to not only us but all the creators on the network, especially to our cousins like Faye J and Shaq, who come and pull up on us whenever there's something major going out. And we know y'all love them just as much as you love pulling up on us. We try to cultivate a true family feel and keep it 100 in all ways, shapes, forms, and fashions. We'll talk about that nerd shit till the cows come home, but we also gonna give you some politics because we got some real important shit coming up over the next few months. We're never gonna tell you how to think or feel. Your political affiliations are your own, but what I will say is be informed in whatever decision you're gonna make. With great power comes great responsibility.
Great big booty bitches. I mean, what?
Oh yes, yeah, that too. Actually, fuck what I'm talking about. The big booty bitches. I'm with Shaq over here. King Kurt live. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us tonight. And you already know we are 3 episodes away. What is this? 297? We are 98, 99. Yeah, 300 episodes coming down the pike. Pull up on us. I don't know. We might take a break after 300 and see what it's hitting for, but either way, we making our way to the next milestone in our streaming existence, which is wild. I don't know. We hitting record numbers with Targussy. Kind of got the old man motivated to keep this ship a rocking. Either way, thank y'all so much for pulling up on us, and we will see y'all next week.